Welcome to the Diva T-Town. Welcome to the Diva T-Town, where bold, confident women embrace life unapologetically. From love and sex to wellness and reinvention, we keep it raw, real, and powerful. No filters, no limits. Just fearless conversations to help you thrive. Let's dive in with Diva Mia and Diva Cat.
Welcome back, Diva Cat.
Welcome back, Diva Mia.
Wow, we're back here and it's Valentine's Day month.
Oh,
it's February. You know what that means.
Yes, the love is in the air.
Love is in the air. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
Yes.
So today we're going to cover what is the perfect Valentine's Day date.
Oh, I have perfect Valentine's Day date to share with you.
Oh, tell me about it.
Oh my God. My husband and I, of 25 years, it started off very roughly though, because number one, I call him a terrorist.
What?
No, I didn't call him a terrorist. I asked him. I'm going to interview him, you know.
So you call him a terrorist?
No, I asked him, are you a terrorist by the end of the date?
Oh my goodness. Why'd you ask him if he was a terrorist?
Well, a little bit about, we work together, right? We have a happy hours. And I was like, why is this guy doing here? To me, to move from somewhere, like you have nobody, you have no family, I didn't dawn on me that, you go where the job is after you graduate, right? But yeah, I saw him and we met at a happy hour. We talked from 4 p.m. to 4 a.m.
Oh my goodness, you guys must have clicked.
Oh yeah, we were click. We were at happy hour. This place called, I never forget that place. I think when we go back to Northeast this time, I could visit that bar. It's called Amber. And every Friday night, we all gather there. It started from 4 p.m. Of course, we start talking. And it's in the very, very not part of the whole, you walk 2 doors down, it was a strip joint. We had
so
fun.
not a great place.
Not a great neighborhood. It's in the middle of New Haven. Yeah, we talk all night over the sausages, and me and my Captain Morgan and Diet Coke. I'll probably on the 20th of them by 6 p.m. And then he was like, you want to go grab dinner? Okay, we'll go grab dinner. We went down to the steakhouse. I ordered, you drunk, you ate, you eat. I ordered soup and turk. And
oh my gosh.
I think it's like 14
How
hours.
old were you when this happened?
I was already 32.
32, okay.
And he's right out from college. He was only, he's already.
You got a young one.
I got a young one. He's 6 years younger than I am.
Okay, so he was 26.
Yeah, just got out. Brand new from college. And we just walk down, stomach ourselves, dragging each other, go down, and you want to go get something to eat? And we walk into this steakhouse. It was good steakhouse though. I ordered the biggest one on the plate, served and turk, and I ate every bit of it.
Wow.
And now, my husband, he just come out from Florida. And Florida girls do not eat. He was like, oh my God, you have to. Wow, that is the most attractive thing I ever known. The girl could eat. So I finished every bit of it. And after that, our friend was like, you want to go to the club? I said, okay. Little I know it was a strip joint. Next.
Wow.
If you're familiar with downtown New Haven, yeah, just picture that. Little I know it's a strip joint. So we hang out at a strip joint. They have the best pizza though.
Well, then good.
After the big dinner, I still have a pizza.
Holy moly, you were like eating like crazy. He's like, man, this woman's going to be an expensive date.
Yeah, he was like, oh, no. He said, you are the most attractive woman ever. The woman could eat.
Well, I guess some men like to eat, so they like women that like to eat.
And then we end up at Denny's, right?
Oh my gosh, so you ate again.
Yep. Well, everybody else is closed.
It was 12 hours though.
And then right now it's 2 p.m. Everybody closed.
Yeah.
So it's only Denny's that have open 24 hours on the side of the road.
Yeah.
So we end up at Denny's. We there just for coffee.
Yeah.
Talk all night. And one of our two of our girlfriends, they was fun. They was the most fun. And one of the girls was very political.
Yeah.
Because I met him a week after 9/11. So this, you could imagine.
Oh, so that's why you're like, yeah, because it was a week after 9/11, yeah.
I met him after a week 9/11, and that's all we talked about. And my friend was like drilling him about what's going on because he also from Middle East.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he had all these answer the question. I was looking him dead in his eyes. I said, wow, you know a lot. Are you a terrorist or something?
So why was this date the perfect date? If you're calling him, ask him if he's a terrorist. Was it just because it went on for 12 hours, or what made it so special?
It was so perfect, you know. He opened the door for me. He walked me to the bathroom. I could walk out. You know, every time I want to get up to go to the bathroom, he walked me to the bathroom.
Wow. What a gentleman.
I came back out from the bathroom. He's still standing there waiting for me.
We need more men that are gentlemen like that.
Yeah, and I was like, are you waiting for me? He said, yeah, I wasn't sure you're okay in there or not. Me, you know, drunk ass. I pointing, looking into his eye, point his face, I'm going to marry you.
On the first date. Oh my gosh.
Date. Can you believe it?
Wow.
So yeah, needless to say, 25 years later, here we are.
That sounds like a perfect first date.
Mm-hmm.
Now, have you had great dates since then on Valentine's Day?
Yes.
Yeah.
We had great date. Wow. We do have great dates. He always like little things, you know.
It's the little things. They call them macro. What do they call them?
He's not overly like sophisticated me. I just got out from 8-year bad narcissist that we talk about relationship.
Yeah.
And I was not ready for any of that. And he was like, just little thing.
That's what they call micromantics or something like that, when they're little romantic micro gestures.
Like in the morning, you know, after, you know, we both work for corporate America, and he always know my break time, my meetings, the 8 o'clock meeting over about 8:45. You know, I was getting a message. You ready for coffee? Little things like, I know. And I was like, okay. I said, no, today the meeting got longer, you know. And when I come back to my desk, there's coffee with a smiley face.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Either day I could not make meet him for coffee. Yeah. And
he swept you off your feet with just the little niceties.
The little nice, which I never had. Remember, I just got out from this relationship.
And it wasn't like a love bombing. Love bombing's over the top. This was just, he showed you a lot of care and concern.
Yeah, I think we start off as friends.
That's nice.
Yeah, we start off as friends.
So what would your perfect date be then? If you could make one now, what would your new perfect date be?
Well, right now, I just want to go to the hotel.
Go to a hotel? And do what?
Go to the hotel and, you know, have someone that set up it nicely and never leave the hotel room.
Yeah, a nice 5-star hotel.
A nice 5-star hotel. Somebody make me dinner. And I want my coffee in bed.
That is nice. And someone to make dinner instead of you.
Someone to make dinner instead of me.
Well, you know what? Everybody's got a different reality of what they want their perfect Valentine's Day to be. And I think, you know, a lot of it has to do with, some of it has to do with how much money you make. And some of it has to do with, some people don't really care about the money side of it as well.
No. If somebody, you just care about very little things. Like little heart shape and a heart. The first weekend we went away together.
Yeah?
Yeah. He come up with the whole thing. Oh, long weekend coming up.
No, what would your new first perfect date be?
Oh, my news right now?
Just going to the hotel, right?
Yep.
So the reality is, I think that everybody has a different idea of what their perfect first date would be. I know that some people like unique first dates. That's kind of one idea that people like. Some people like to cook together, so they'll take a cooking class.
Yes.
For a Valentine's date, or they could go to a wine tasting. That'd be a nice Valentine's if you're into wine, or maybe a pottery class or something like that. So if you're into something like that, a unique but Valentine's Day.
I'll tell you the truth, right now, I'll be perfect. Just go see a nice movie with a big ass popcorn.
Yeah?
Yeah. Just like two of us.
Just to be together.
Just to be together. Yeah.
Yeah. So for people that are newer to dating,
it doesn't have to be expensive.
It doesn't have to be expensive. No. There's budget-friendly things. You can go on a picnic.
Yeah.
You could have a picnic. You could do a movie marathon at home.
Yeah. And you could just, order in movie marathon.
Or even like a spa night would be nice.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you treat each other to a spa night. That would be a wonderful Valentine's Day night.
We done that.
Have you?
We done that. We did the foot massage. It was a hole in the wall in Las Vegas. This is 3 a.m. in Vegas.
Wow.
With $20 foot massage in Vegas.
I think
it was the best.
I think you really have to know what your partner likes in order to determine the perfect Valentine's date.
Yeah.
But it's kind of good to give people ideas here.
Mm-hmm.
Like you could go to visit a museum.
It's free.
Some of them are.
Yeah.
Some of them charge. Or an art gallery.
Mm-hmm.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
And then have dinner afterwards.
That's nice. I like that.
I've also gone to the theater and watched a theater performance. That's also nice to do on Valentine's Day. Although you have to get those tickets ahead of time, so that's not a good last minute. So if you just started dating someone, that might be a little difficult. That's also a nice Valentine's Day.
Even the coffee, afternoon, I'm a coffee drinker, and I hunt for new, unique coffee shop.
One of my things is I don't like going out on Valentine's Day. I like going out the day before or the day after because I don't like the price fix menus that a lot of restaurants have.
I agree.
You
so
agree?
we're actually having our Valentine dinner tonight.
Are you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because they corner you into having just 2 or 3 choices, right, for Valentine's Day.
A lot of restaurants do that. I don't understand why.
I really don't like that. I want to have options.
Yeah.
And I don't want to, you have to have 3 courses because I don't eat that much.
Yeah.
So for them to push me into, you have to eat this, this, and this, and then you're stuffed and then you don't want to do anything afterwards.
That is so true. And do you know what is the perfect Valentine's morning when you wake up to?
What?
The sweet, heart-shaped donuts. And the coffee.
Aw, heart-shaped donuts from where? From Krispy Kreme?
Yes.
Do they have them heart-shaped?
They do.
Do they?
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow.
I had to go get some, actually.
Did you? I saw some the other day somewhere. I was like, wow, heart-shaped donuts. At 7-Eleven, they had them.
They do?
Mm-hmm.
Dunkin' Donuts also have heart-shaped. I already had one, too. They filled with strawberries.
That's nice.
That's a perfect...
I'm not a big donut fan, so donuts wouldn't work for me. I'm also allergic to chocolate, so no chocolates for me on Valentine's Day.
Oh, guys, no chocolate for Diva Mia's. Make a note. And she does not drink water. No. She does not drink coffee. She does not drink any alcohol.
I drink some coffee.
She loves tea.
I like tea.
There you go, tea.
I'm a sophisticated lady.
You are. I did not know you're allergic to chocolate.
Yeah, I've been allergic since I was a child. And that's the thing, is there are people allergic. So make sure before you buy a woman chocolate mint that you actually ask them if they are allergic. Now, women get gifts too on Valentine's Day. And sometimes the gift is part of the date. And sometimes the whole date is centered around the gift because a lot of people get engaged on Valentine's Day.
That's true, too.
So if you're going to a super nice... Now, don't expect it, ladies.
Don't expect it, and don't expect the ladies to say yes all the time.
Yes. Just because it's 3 or 4 years into a relationship doesn't mean you're going to get proposed to on Valentine's Day.
No.
For the people that like to go outside, I like to go hiking. I would like that on a date. That would be fun. Like a nice Valentine's Day, or go to botanical gardens or something.
We have the best botanical garden here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would also be nice is to have a nice bike.
The bike ride.
Bike ride together. That would be nice.
Trinity Trail. You could rent the bike there too.
I like to do active stuff too on dates, or go dancing. Dancing would be nice too. Go two-stepping or dancing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But there's so many ideas.
What I've also done for Valentine's Day before is I've hired a private chef, and
Right,
they come in.
They come in, cook at
They
your
get the
home.
groceries. They buy everything. They come in, and it was an organic chef, so everything was organic and tasted perfect. You tell them what you want, and they buy whatever types of food you like. They didn't do chocolate because I said I'm allergic to chocolate.
But that could get pricey, though.
Yeah, it can get pricey, but I did it for my ex, so it was my gift to him. And women give gifts too, not as much as men do on Valentine's Day, but men tend to give bigger and nicer gifts, but I tend to give big, nice gifts too. So
the whole month, you know what I did, which is the best idea and very reasonable. The whole month of February. If you go to, I'm a big junkie, TJ Maxx junkie or dollar store, they have this cup, disposable cup. They say, I love you with a coffee cup.
Yeah. And
my husband is a coffee drinker, and he always have the coffee on the road to go to work. He have an hour drive every morning. So I will fill that coffee with different cup, different message for him every morning.
Oh, that's nice.
That costs you nothing, ladies. But you get the nice return. I could tell you that much.
So you do, how do you get that?
I always go to the TJ Maxx or...
That's so nice.
TJ Maxx or dollar stores. I shop for every occasion.
Yes.
Yes, and I love a Hallmark junkie.
Well, it kind of sounds like he does the little stuff, but you do the little stuff back too.
Yeah, I think
so you're a good match.
Yeah, we complement each other. Yeah.
Yeah.
He does little stuff. He doesn't do big thing. You know, he knows I'm a crazy plant ladies.
Yes.
So I always get plants just because.
Plants?
Yeah, I always get plants
instead of flowers.
That's
nice because then they stay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then your house looks like mine, filled with plants.
Craziness.
I know. Yeah, and then in the winter, your house is filled with plants.
Plants. How about you? Tell me your experience, your perfect date. What else you do?
Well, I had a nice date. It wasn't a Valentine's date, but it was a nice first date. Actually, the guy flew me to Mexico, a place in Mexico, and it was a nice first date. We had, I'd known him from before and decades earlier, and we just, after my divorce, we reconnected and we met up for the first time in 30 years.
Did you get massage on the beach?
We did the first day.
God.
A couple of massages on the beach, and it was nice. I mean, it was just, I'm not used to that, I guess. So it was kind of nice to have somebody take care of it all and plan it and organize. I know, it felt really good.
You see, you need to let them.
I know, I need to let it more often, but it was probably I was unsure how to behave. It was a new experience for me, and so I love new experiences because I grow from them. So it was nice.
See, sometimes you just need to let them.
Let them, ladies. That's the theme for the month: is let men do what men need to do to make you happy.
Mm-hmm. And another thing, perfect days a lot of time does not always end up in bed. But if you do end up in bed, I just listened to Dr. Ruth. The men might not know you yet, but it's okay for you to tell them what you like.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, absolutely. In fact, I'm very big on communication in the bedroom. If you don't like something, you have to tell them. And if you do enjoy something, you should tell them too.
Yeah. And another thing is, did they know what to do? You put their hand to where you want their hand to be.
I'm not a big fan of that. I'd rather them tell me.
See?
Like, I don't like a guy pushing my head down, or I prefer them to tell me what they want. In a sexual way. I like to hear it versus, I don't know, I guess that's just the way I am.
No, this is for you to pleasure you, to get you there.
Yeah.
It's okay if the guy doesn't know, if you tell him he still doesn't know what he's doing.
You can show them, yes.
Show him.
Yes. Wow, we went straight to pleasure. Man, girl, I know what you're doing on Valentine's Day.
Of course, girl. We talk about perfect date.
Yeah,
we're actually having dinner tonight.
Oh, how wonderful.
I have a house full of people, though. I might just check into the hotel door. I might just stay there.
You should go for a couple's massage, too. That would be nice.
Yeah, that would be nice. Couple massage.
A couple's massage.
I love my foot rubs.
I do, too. I love getting a massage next to your partner because energetically you feel them, too, even though you're not touching. It's just... There's something that's nice about having a couple's massage and that connection.
You feel the vibe, isn't it?
You do.
Feel that connection, the chemistry.
You do.
At the gym, they actually, at the spa, they actually give you the lesson how to give the couple massage.
Well, I want them done to me. I don't want to give them. I mean, I'll give them, but
I don't want that.
Not on Valentine's Day. On Valentine's Day, I would rather have a couple's massage than to give each other massages.
How about 4 hands?
I love the 4-hand massages. You know I do. I love 4-hand massages, but then we'd have to pay for 8.
We have to pay for 8.
Yeah, so the 4-hand massage, ladies, if you're unaware, is when you have 2 people massaging you at the same time. And I know some people know what they are, some people don't. But it's extremely relaxing for me because it actually lets me slow down mentally, I think, because my brain's always going. So it's nice for me to have 4-hand massage because it helps me slow down my mind and my thought process. Oh. I prefer it to a single person give a massage. Even a deep tissue, it's much better than a deep tissue.
Really?
But I do 4-hand deep tissue is what I do.
Let's try on the Mexico trip coming up for us.
We're going to Mexico together, ladies. We're going to Mexico.
Oh, can you imagine?
Have you ever been on a date where you paint together?
We paint each other. We've done that in Mardi Gras.
Really? Mm-hmm. Was that fun?
It was a lot of fun.
Well, that's another good idea for Valentine's Day. What was that movie? Do you remember that movie where the ghost?
Ghost.
Was it Ghost?
Demi Moore.
With Demi Moore? Yeah. What was the name of the movie?
Ghost.
Was it called Ghost?
Yes.
Oh, I love that movie where they did the sculpture together.
Oh, I love that too. You know, we paint each other.
Or make a craft together. That's a nice thing to do on Valentine's Day too.
Yeah, the big things right now is candle making.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Candle making is very, very big thing. You know what I want to do? Maybe I'll be the glass blowing thing.
Oh, I've done that.
You done that?
Yeah, in Hawaii. Yeah.
Still jealous of your skin, but
yeah,
we're not gonna go there. You always have perfect sunset in Hawaii.
They do have nice sunset. Oh, a trip to Maui would be nice to go for Valentine's Day. People do go on trips as well.
There's an article just come out about they say people live longer in Hawaii.
They do. In Hawaii, you live longer. Yeah, less stress, better water.
There's such an idea that somebody will fly me to Maui. It's gonna be perfect.
Yeah, well, maybe one day you'll go.
Maybe
one day I'll take you with me.
Yes, that will be us perfect date.
We'll go together. It'll be a girls' date.
It'll be a girls' date. Yeah, why not?
So one of the things you have to consider is what your partner likes. And here's the thing, ladies. If you want a perfect date, you can drop hints to your partner without coming out and saying it. You can be like, oh, I really like the color purple, if you like purple violets, or I really like roses, or, aren't they so pretty? One of the things you'll notice is how observant they are too.
It's true, especially when you first just start dating them.
Yes, they should be listening to what you say. Yes. So drop the little hints, and over time they'll get to know what your preferences are and what kind of foods you like and where you like to go and how you like to get your massages. And
you just have to open up to them. Maybe the guy pay attention, you drop a little hint, they'll get it.
Now, what should a woman give a man on Valentine's Day?
Coffee and chocolate.
That's it?
Yeah.
Coffee and chocolate and good sex.
Buy yourself a nice lingerie. Lingerie is a must.
It's funny. I've talked to so many men lately and they don't really care about the lingerie because they'd rather see you naked. And they say the lingerie women do, they do it more for themselves, but they don't care. They want you out of that lingerie. So the lingerie is nice, but don't spend a ton of money on it because I just feel so good in lingerie. Yeah, I do too. Well, it makes you feel so. If it changes the atmosphere and the attitude, then it's a good thing. If it makes you feel more confident, the lingerie is great, but it's not a necessity. Yeah. And I will tell you, it does slow things down, and if you've been drinking, you may not want to slow things down. And just remember that the lingerie may be more for us than it is for men, because not every man, and you need to find out his preferences too. He may love it. Yeah. He may absolutely love it, but he may not. It sets the mood for us. It sets the mood. You get the candles going, etc. Yes. Yeah. But then you have to make sure you got a whole house for yourself. I have a teenager boys right now, so I bet that babysitting for people, babysitting for people is probably very expensive around Valentine's Day. That's why it's cheaper just to check into the hotel. Yeah. Well, no, because you have to have a place for your kids, too. My kid's 16. He could be on his own for one night, don't you think? Yeah. Yeah, I think we might stay at the hotel Dover tonight. That might be nice. Mm-hmm. So remember that if you're booking even dinner reservations, you have to book pretty early. Especially for the nicer restaurants. I don't know why they have to feel like they have to have all these fixed menu. Well, they don't. And the nicer restaurants, I will say, they don't just require a fixed menu. They also require a credit card to hold the reservation. And if you're late, you get charged. Yeah. So, and you might lose your table anyway. So you gotta be careful if you go out on Valentine's Day itself, because there are extra charges you have to deal with. We haven't gone out for Valentine's Day I had a bad experience. My food was uncooked. And we paid so much money for it. And then you got sick? Yeah. Oh, no. Ever since then, we stopped going out on Valentine. We either do a week before or a week after. Like the whole month of February is Valentine's. You can go any day. Yes. Just whatever. On Valentine's Day. I think you can go any day when you're married. I think when you're still dating, for some people, Valentine's Day has to be on Valentine's Day or the day before. Usually not the day after. But I think for people that are new to dating, they really want that Valentine's Day
Some people
date.
anti-Valentine on Valentine.
Yeah, because they don't have a date. That's why they're anti-Valentines. If you don't have a date, then you're anti-Valentines.
The thing is not real holiday. It is a Hallmark holiday.
It is a Hallmark
And
holiday.
I'm a Hallmark junkie.
Well, you know what? They celebrate everything in this country. We might as
it.
well celebrate love, right?
Right? Love is in the air.
Love is in the air.
If you don't celebrate anything, I think you should celebrate love. Love yourself, love others, love yourself come first.
So let's roll with that. So like, if you don't have a date, how should you celebrate Valentine's with a date with yourself?
Yeah, you could do that.
You totally can. You can go to the spa. You could go do a spa day for yourself.
Yeah, we have a spa. We know the spa day open 24 hours.
There's lots of different spas that are open.
Yeah.
You can go for a spa. You can go for a hike by yourself. You could just hang out with friends. A lot of people have Valentine's days together with single friends.
Yeah, it's true. You could go hang out at the gym.
Yeah, you could
Work
go to the
out.
gym, work out, see all the other single people in the gym, and maybe you won't be single the next Valentine's Day.
Maybe so true, yeah.
You know, it's not the worst thing to be single. No. I've enjoyed being single quite a bit.
I could tell you lit up every time you say the word
say,
single. You were like, I'm free.
You know the happiest people in America
is single people.
Is single women.
Single women.
The second happiest is married men. It's not married women. It's married men.
Men.
It's women tend to be happier single and men tend to be happier married. It's just
it's only 25% of women that happily being married.
I don't know if it's that, but yeah.
Yeah, I Googled it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Well, you're one of the luckies.
I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, I had to say though, we have up and down. It's not.
Well,
always,
marriage is not perfect, but there's always. I mean, it's a journey. It's like anything in life.
Yeah, it's not always perfect Valentine's Day.
Well, one of the things you have to watch for when you're scheduling is to make sure that you're not stressing each other out either.
That's another thing. Yeah.
You want the Valentine's Day to be fun, romantic, relaxed, not stressful at all.
Yeah. For us, what we plan every Sunday night, that's wind down, we do laundry and we start talking what's the plan for the week.
Oh, that's nice. So you plan together.
Yeah. We plan together because our schedule is so tight.
Yeah.
So that's what we do. Before laundry, then what's going on next week, what the kids doing, what his schedule is, he has any tests, you have big meetings, what your day's gonna be.
Yeah.
That's where we plan around it. So, but we always make sure we do stuff, little thing.
Yeah.
We don't go out for dinner a lot because I'm very frugal.
Yeah.
Because I don't like to pay for food and it's bad food.
Yeah.
But we do we like to take a ride for nice coffee shop. Like I told you, I'm a coffee freak.
Coffee connoisseur.
Yes. I love to go to nice, different coffee places.
Nice.
Yeah, I like it.
The other thing you have to think about besides just the time constraints is weather.
Oh,
You can't go on a bike ride or hiking if it's, well, I guess you can, but in 20-degree weather, it's not going to be so much of a fun Valentine's, especially if it's sleeting and icing.
Yeah, I think it's plan ahead.
It's plan ahead and have a backup plan.
Have a backup plan.
If you always have a contingency or a backup plan, it's easier to make sure that...
Easier for you and for your partner.
Yes.
And if you, like I said, you first start dating, once you start dropping the hint, it's easier for both of you. So you know to work around it. Does that make sense?
Yep.
To make it perfect. Now, anything to make it perfect needs plan.
It does. And weather in other places too, when you go on trips, don't go during high hurricane season. Might be a good idea too.
Yeah.
Do you like to be surprised on Valentine's Day?
I don't like surprises.
No.
I need to know what I'm going to wear.
You do?
I need to know what I'm going to wear.
What if your spouse says, wear something black tie? Is that enough? And then you would be able to get dressed and know where you're going?
Yeah, at least know where I'm going, yes.
Yeah. Some people like surprises, some people don't. One of the things I have seen with relationships is women say, I don't want anything, and then they get upset when they don't get it.
Right. That's oh my God. That is so true.
I don't want anything for Valentine's Day, but they truly do. So if you say that to your husband or your partner or the guy you're dating, and then
you don't want it,
and then you don't get something and then you get mad, that's on you.
Yeah, it's on you.
Yeah.
Don't say that if you don't really mean it. Especially Valentine's Day.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You have to make sure that, again, you drop hints and your thoughts are true. And don't try to be coy or, I guess I don't really need anything. That's very manipulative. You don't want to do that.
You don't do that.
I think relationships need a little bit more honesty, not just in the bedroom, but also in just general.
Just general.
From both men and women. I think if we just were more open and honest with how we feel and what we think, I think then people would get along better.
Yeah, one of the best Valentine we have is we went to get pedicure together.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How was that?
It was so nice and relaxing. It was cold, rainy, and I didn't want to dress up. We went in our sweatpants. We just got to pedicure.
Really?
It was totally unplanned. We already had dinner at home. I always make dinner. Always.
So does he like pedicures a lot?
Yeah, he liked pedicure.
So that's the other thing is you've got to go and do things that you both like together.
Yeah. After you've been together for a while, you kind of know what each other like.
Yes.
Yeah. But for us right now, we mainly for you who just start dating. How would you know?
Well, I drop hints.
Yeah.
To people and tell them kind of what I like. I'm not going to be out with anybody on Valentine's Day this year. That to me is someone you're going to be out with if you're in a relationship, and I'm not in a serious relationship with anyone right now.
Oh yeah.
So I don't want to. I'm just started dating a guy, and I don't want to leave the door open for him to think we're in a full-on relationship. I mean, he might still ask me out for Valentine's Day, but I don't really want him to.
Yeah.
I don't really want a relationship. I'm still getting to know him, and I don't really know if I want a relationship. So, yeah.
Maybe he just drop off with a coffee and a hot
Maybe, we'll see. No chocolate.
Remember, no chocolate.
No chocolate. The average that a person spends per person, this is as of 2025, on Valentine's Day, for that day itself is $188.81.
That much?
Per person. So it'll be like, 360-ish.
360, yeah, between dinner, even just dinner alone now.
Nationwide, it's $27.5 billion.
That's a big economy.
That's an expensive boost, yeah. And last year it was $185, so it went up $3. So not a huge increase from last year, but men spend, and this goes back to the coffee and the chocolates to give a man. Men spend twice as much as women on Valentine's Day. So they're the ones paying the meal for the meals.
For the meals.
They're the ones buying the bigger gifts.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how big should a gift be for Valentine's Day? I don't think it should be as big as like a birthday or a holiday, but some people do. Some people give them diamonds. It depends.
No, I think birthday should be number one.
Yeah?
Yeah. Birthday is your own true self holidays.
Yeah.
Valentine, I think should be, I'll be happy just want a glazed donut and a coffee.
My perfect Valentine's would be if somebody took me to somewhere romantic, like travel on Valentine's Day, like the day before, and then Valentine's Day we had a nice, beautiful restaurant, and then walked along a promenade somewhere.
Yeah.
And maybe took a horse and carriage or a boat ride after. That would be nice.
That'd be nice, yeah.
But it wouldn't be local. I would have to have it it could be New York, it could be Paris, it could be...
That's funny, but because we just talked about a good friend of ours, they kind of too rough in financially right now. Lately, you know what they did? They did their own date in their own bedroom.
They did their own what?
They're having a little picnic in their own bedroom.
Oh, because it's cold out. You can't really go out.
Yeah, plus they in financially budgeting right now, and it works out so perfect. Yeah, for them.
I think you have to really know what the other person likes.
Yeah.
And Valentine's Day, one of the unique things about it is it's a way for you to connect and get closer with the person you really want to be with.
I think so too. If you just start dating, you'll know on Valentine, you'll be closer to them or not. If you really want relationship, that should give you the candle, the flashlight could spark up a little bit. Either yay or nay, I think.
Yep.
What do you think?
I do too. Now, how do you, if you're just starting to date, how would you ask a person out on a date?
On Valentine's?
On Valentine's, yeah.
I would just come right out. I would not ask on a Valentine. I would mention on February 1st, Hey, you have any plans for Valentine?
You got to do in advance.
You got to do it when?
You can't do it the day before because then you look like you got canceled on.
Yeah, no.
You know what's sweet too is to get a letter, a heartfelt handwritten letter.
I love getting little notes.
Yeah.
My husband give it to me all the time.
Yeah.
You know that sticky note? Whoever that come up with that sticky notes is genius.
That was 3M actually.
That was really?
3M, yeah, that company came up with it.
Oh my God, it's genius.
Yes.
We like my household, my whole household is a victim of that.
Yeah.
We get like little flowery, little sticky pad.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
Well, the other thing is like you could give a little tiny gift, like maybe a cup of coffee or something, saying, "Hey, would you be my Valentine and go out for dinner with me?" or something like that.
You know what I love? I know this kitty thing. The conversational heart-shaped candies.
Yeah.
You ever seen that?
Yeah.
I get that for my son every year.
Yeah. Well, and here's the other thing is the kids are celebrating Valentine's Day too.
Oh, big
all
thing.
The different things the kids take to school for Valentine's Day. That's exciting too.
Exciting, yeah.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of things you could do. I'm a big fan of Pinterest too. So many ideas in there.
And Canvas, You can make a pretty like some type of collage or something pretty. Nothing stalkerish though. Don't have like pictures of the woman at home. That would be a little scary.
Scary.
But you could do
I don't know about Canvas. Maybe you could give me the lesson on Canvas. You know how many templates I download and all I did just download. I can't do any further.
It's all good. What about a playful text message? Because a lot of people are afraid to say things face to face these days or are afraid to send letters, but what about a cute little text message?
I love that.
So here's one that somebody came up with. Are you a thief because you've stolen my heart?
Oh.
Would you like to go out with me on Valentine's Day?
That would be perfect.
Isn't that sweet?
But do it before though.
Yeah, don't do it the day of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many great ideas. Surprise delivery. Have you seen... There's this dancing woman that's crazy. I saw her on, I want to say TikTok. And she just does these crazy dances in these really weird costumes.
Oh my God.
It's like a Valentine's gram where, she does it for people's birthdays and for holidays. And she gets over the top. And she makes songs up for each individual person with some really cool theme, and it's very cute.
That's so cute.
She makes a fortune too because each one's like $300, so she's doing pretty good.
She's doing pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
What about if you're getting proposed to on Valentine's Day?
That would be so perfect.
Would it be nice? Because then you'd always remember the day. So then you get to you don't have to celebrate it multiple times either.
Right?
What day do we get engaged on again?
It's on Valentine's Day.
Yeah. So I heard somebody organized a scavenger hunt to find a ring, and they didn't know. And then when they found the ring, the person got down on one knee. Isn't that cute?
Oh.
Yeah, it's a little fun and adventurous.
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
Some people go up to reunion town and propose.
Yeah. Or some people make public gestures. People also get those flash mob. Yeah. People have done grand gestures, public declarations, all kinds of stuff to ask people out for Valentine's Day.
I don't know. I don't think I want to be publicly like that, though. Do
you? It would embarrass you?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I think it would be fun, especially because it would show a lot of thought. I think the thought that's put into things is just as important as what the thing is.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Or if they could draw you something really nice.
Talk about the Valentine. In Thailand, it's a big, huge celebration.
Yeah.
In Thailand, yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is it in February as well?
Yeah, on the same day, February 14. You'll see it's like another Christmas.
It's nice to hear that other cultures do things as well.
It's huge in Thailand.
Well, love is in the air.
Love is in the air. Somebody will fly you to Thailand for Valentine.
Oh, that would be nice. I mean, I do like to travel. Mm-hmm. Traveling for me would be nice, but...
24 hours flight, I don't know if that's nice. Maybe just to Mexico.
Yeah, Mexico would be nice.
Or New York City.
Yeah.
New York's still 4 hours. Is it 4 hours, 4.5?
I'm used to getting flowers on Valentine. I get flowers a lot.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Maybe this year flower with the plane tickets.
Wouldn't that be nice?
And used to do back to the sticky note again. The coupon notes.
Coupon notes?
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
You give me 10 food rub, you're gonna get this in return.
Oh.
Coupon, no.
So here you go.
I'm
On Valentine's Day, you get to take me in this position if you give me a foot massage.
Yeah, you
so
can do the Kama Sutra.
Oh, there you go.
Yes.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah,
that's a nice handwritten. So if you don't have a lot of money, these are things you could say.
This is a thing you could do.
You could give them like a stack of coupons on. You got a neck rub, you get a back rub, you get a. Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah. I love getting those coupons.
That is so sweet. So one of the things you also have to consider is the timing. Again, we went kind of over that a little bit, is to make sure that you don't leave it to the last minute. The other thing is to be respectful.
Yeah.
Don't scare the person when you're asking them out, and be respectful on that date.
I would say, check with them first. See what your schedule looks like.
And I think it's kind of, there's a lot of pressure on Valentine's Day to move relationships to the next level. Kind of like prom.
It is. I never had prom, so.
Well, like prom, a lot of people moved relationships to the next level.
To the next level.
So I think as part of being respectful, I think that yes, it could go to the next level, but only if you want it to. Remember, you get to choose.
That is true.
You get to choose. So you don't have to move to the next level if you don't want to, but it is kind of a romantic night.
A lot of people think Valentine is a cutoff, yay or nay.
Yeah, I kind of think that
if you don't have a spark on Valentine, I think you should end it. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
if they don't say it,
yeah. There's no need to. That's not going to be perfect Valentine date, but if there's nothing happen, I don't think you should continue.
Yeah, and here's the thing: I think we need to move on in relationships faster. I think, I always say you hire slow and fire fast. So if somebody's right, you get them in your life, but you got to really do the analysis. But if they're there and they show that they're the wrong one, get them out fast.
Get them out fast.
Yeah, because the longer they dwindle, the less likely you're going to find the right one for you. And everybody has and there may be more than one. I'm convinced now there may actually be more than one person that's right. Mm-hmm. But I will say there are soulmates out there that when you have a connection with them, you really connect.
You do connect, even though just over a cup of coffee at the cafeteria at work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's
from my experience.
I think part of it is that when you find that one, is you just you think about them all the time, and you want to talk to them all the time.
Yes,
and then you can talk to them about anything, and you're comfortable with them no matter what.
You can just grab the phone and call them anytime and text.
What was it that your friend said? If they're the right one,
if it's the right one, you'll know.
Yes. It's the right one, in your core being, I think.
Yeah, you have that chemistry.
But everybody says, what is chemistry? Chemistry is like a connection. And there's crush chemistry. I will say there is, I have a crush. Yeah. But chemistry with the right one, even when they're not with you, it's a huge connection.
Everybody, and I talk about crush. Everybody have a right to crush. I'm a married woman. I always gonna have my crush, and I'm sure my husband had his crush.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
I think that the crushes are nice to have, but when they're right. I can't say that enough. It's just, but then again, some may be right and then just not right now.
Yeah. The bottom line is you have to be you.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Love is a funny thing, isn't it?
Is it? You got your love. Is this a funny thing? But that's a cover. Some people might be very depressed. They don't get the date on Valentine. Nothing happened. But it's okay to have the date for you. Just you.
Yes. Treat yourself. Relax, meditate, do yoga, go for a spa day. Yeah. Give yourself some self-care.
Yeah.
Yeah, because even if you don't have a date, I think self-care is important. And the more you develop yourself, the closer you'll be to finding the person that's right for you.
I think so, too.
I know so.
Yeah, yourself comes first.
Yes. And then I think you also have to be authentic with yourself and authentic with the other person. I think during what they call the honeymoon stage, the first year of a relationship, I think people are too fake.
Yeah.
I think you should tell and be honest. If you can't tell the person you're with anything, they're probably not the right fit.
It's done.
Yeah, if you have to hide or make yourself into someone that you're not,
you have to open up, though. Yeah,
you have to be vulnerable.
Yeah,
part of dating and relationships is being vulnerable.
Yeah. So on the way here, I listened. Me and Dr. Ruth, there's a perfect girl, the model, be vulnerable, nobody come around, because other men feel intimidated by that look. You see?
When you try and say all the men are intimidated by me?
Well, I'm not saying to you, but you know who you are. But it doesn't mean you have to lower your standard.
No. And, you know, I'm okay if I'm not the cup of tea for every person.
Because you're champagne.
Because I'm champagne, exactly. Actually, a friend of mine she gave me the nickname Champagne. So that was kind of funny too.
Yeah, it doesn't mean you have to lower your standard.
Yeah, you just have to understand yourself and your values and your interests and your morals. I mean, there's so much
I saw the
to finding your person.
Yes.
It's amazing that anybody finds their person because there's so much.
It is.
I mean, it's not just appearance, it's values, it's personality. It might be, you know, work interests, hobby interests, financial, like we were saying before. I mean, do you marry up? Do you marry down? Do you marry on your level? You don't know. Do you marry older? Do you marry younger? Do you marry in shape? Do you marry out of shape? I mean, everybody's got a little different, and it's so interesting.
No, everybody does have different. You know, the day under my wedding day, I weighed 215 pounds.
Oh, wow. And you weigh less than that now, big time.
A lot, big time. But I did it for my health.
Yes.
Yeah, but I love how I look, so I'm going to keep going.
Yes, and you're growing together.
Yeah, you're going in together. Bottom line, you have to open up to each other, let each other know what you want.
Well, that's love, too.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's important to love someone's soul before you even love everything else about them. If you love their character and their personality, it's so important. And a lot of that will come out on holidays like Valentine's Day, but some of it, you know, doesn't.
Yeah.
So again, you gotta be yourself.
I have a good friend of ours. Her husband is totally anti-Valentine.
Really?
Yeah, he hated it.
Why?
I don't know. He didn't want to do the work, which, you know, I still don't know why they're still married, but it works out perfect together with them.
Well, maybe she's not into the holiday either.
Yeah, no, she does. She said that she didn't want it, but she expected it.
So what colors should you wear on Valentine's Day? Red?
I'm a red, hot pink. I'm very bright.
Very bright?
Bright yellow.
Oh, no. Yellow on Valentine's Day?
No. I would go for, you know, a lot of time, I mostly wear black.
Really?
But I would wear my real, to me, black, very classy. Yeah, where you could put any color of lipstick you want.
Yes. Bright red lipstick with bright red pumps.
Yeah.
Do they still say pumps? I don't know.
I don't know. I cannot wear pumps because my knee hurts, but I'm going to wear my sparkle sneakers.
There you go.
You know, sparkle sneakers or the cowboy boots. Because those pumps,
You know, one of the things I saw someone do too is a technology video with a song written just specifically for the partner. And a woman did it for a man and he cried. It was so cute. It was a video. She videoed the whole thing.
Oh my God.
And you can get songs written and sung for them. And
Does TikTok does that or no?
I don't know if it's TikTok. I think it might have been, I don't know how exactly she got it, maybe YouTube or something, but Google it. And you can find customized songs and
I think that would be amazing.
Have somebody record a custom song for your partner, because then, you know, it shows you really thought about the holiday too. And you really care.
I like the idea that you're a married couple. I like the idea that you said hire a private chef.
Private chef is great when you're married. Yeah.
Yeah, you're married. I think so.
Yeah, they clean up too. They come, they cook, they clean, they bring their own pans. At least mine did.
You don't have to go fight.
It's expensive. I think we paid like $600 for the private chef.
Are you really?
Yeah, it was expensive. Yeah, it was.
We would go to all inclusive in Mexico.
That's nice too.
That's nice too. I like it. Anything else that we want to cover?
No, I don't think so. I think we can kind of wrap it up. I just say be patient. So if the person that you go out with on Valentine's Day doesn't hit all your expectations, be patient.
Yeah.
And always be grateful that the fact that you actually had someone to go out with. And don't be too critical, because at least they tried and made an effort. And if they forget Valentine's Day, well, then you might have another issue altogether.
Yeah. For us, this Valentine's is because fall on Friday and it's going to be cold. We celebrate ours today.
Yeah.
And then on Valentine's Day, I think we're going to go see new Captain America.
Oh, really?
With a big bucket of popcorn.
Yeah, there you go.
That's it. That's all you need.
Well, you got to know what you want. So Well, I hope everyone has an amazing Valentine's Day. I hope that you have fun with your family or friends or by yourself, whatever your Valentine's may bring.
Yeah, whatever your Valentine's may be, enjoy your Valentine's and have fun.
Signing off, Diva Mia.
Signing off, Diva Cat. See ya.
See ya.
Thanks for tuning in. Like, subscribe, and drop a comment. We'd love hearing from you. Visit thedivattown.com to connect. See you next week for more.